Welcome back to the Coins channel, the place where ordinary-looking coins turn into extraordinary stories worth life-changing money, and today's video is going to completely change the way you look at Liberty coins, because what I am about to tell you might already be hiding in someone's pocket, drawer, or old collection without them even realizing its true power. Today we are talking about one of the most talked about Liberty coins in the collector's market right now, the legendary 1961D. Liberty coin, a coin that many people ignored for decades, but which is now sending shockwaves through the numismatic world because of its rarity, mystery, demand, and unbelievable market interest. The Liberty design itself is not just metal, it is history frozen in time. Liberty coins were created to represent freedom, strength, and the American spirit. Every detail on the coin was carefully designed to symbolize independence, progress, and national pride. When you hold a Liberty coin in your hand, you are not holding spare change, you are holding a piece of history that has survived wars, economic crises, and generations of collectors. Now let us focus closely on the 1961D Liberty coin. The D mint mark means it was produced at the Denver Mint, and this is where the story becomes extremely interesting. Coins from this mint during this period are known for unique characteristics, sharper strikes, and in some rare cases, unexpected minting anomalies that collectors are willing to pay enormous amounts for. The year 1961 was a transitional time in American coinage history. The economy was changing, minting processes were evolving, and small differences in production created coins that today are considered rare treasures. Most people think all coins from one year are the same, but serious collectors know that one tiny detail can turn an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. What makes the 1961D Liberty coin so special is not just its age, but its condition, mint quality, and scarcity in high-grade preservation. Coins that survived without heavy wear, scratches, or cleaning are extremely rare today. Many were melted, lost, or damaged over time, making well-preserved examples incredibly valuable. In recent years, collectors and auction houses have reported shocking interest in top-condition Liberty coins from the early 1960s. When a coin meets certain criteria like sharp details, original luster, perfect edges, and verified authenticity, its value can explode beyond imagination. There has been massive buzz in the collector's market around exceptional Liberty coins reaching values that most people would never believe possible. Figures like $700,000 and even higher have been discussed for extremely rare, flawless examples tied to special characteristics, mint errors, or historical significance. These prices are not about the metal, they are about rarity, demand, and story. Imagine finding out that a coin once used to buy coffee is now being talked about in elite collector circles, private auctions, and high-end numismatic events. That is the power of Liberty coins, and the 1961D has become a symbol of how hidden value can exist right in front of our eyes. Many collectors believe that the market for Liberty coins is still growing. As fewer high-quality examples remain available and more investors enter the coin market, demand continues to rise. Coins are no longer just collectibles, they are assets, historical investments, and symbols of preserved wealth. Another reason Liberty coins attract massive attention is trust. Unlike paper assets, coins cannot be printed again. Once they are gone forever. This scarcity is what fuels competition among collectors worldwide. When a rare Liberty coin appears for sale, bidding wars can happen instantly. People often ask how to know if their Liberty coin could be valuable. Experts always say look at the details, the mint mark, the year, the condition, and never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. What looks shiny to the eye can be worthless to a collector if it has been altered. The story of the 1961D Liberty coin reminds us that history rewards patience. For decades these coins sat quietly, unnoticed, while time slowly transformed them into rare artifacts. Now they stand as proof that knowledge is power, and that understanding what you own can change your financial future. This is why Coins Channel exists, to open your eyes to the hidden stories behind everyday objects, to show you that value is not always loud, sometimes it whispers through metal, time, and history. So next time you see an old Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Research it. Respect it. Because somewhere out there, a single coin is waiting to rewrite someone's destiny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Liberty coins and the legendary 1961D, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Coins, because more shocking coin stories are coming, and you never know which coin we will reveal next that could be worth far more than anyone ever imagined. Today you are about to hear one of the most powerful and shocking stories in American numismatics, a story that many collectors still do not fully understand the true value, the deep history, and the unbelievable market attention around the Liberty coins, especially the legendary 1982D issue. This is not just a coin story, this is a journey through time, metal rarity, demand, mistakes, mint secrets, and prices that can change an ordinary life forever. So stay with me till the end, because what you are holding, or what you might find one day, could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Liberty coins are not just currency, they are symbols of freedom, power, and American identity. From the very beginning, Lady Liberty represented hope, strength, and independence, and every Liberty coin carries that spirit inside its metal, whether silver, copper, nickel, or gold. Collectors do not chase Liberty coins only for metal value, they chase history, stories, survival, rarity, and emotion, and this is why Liberty coins continue to dominate the coin market even today. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are always in demand. The design itself is timeless. Lady Liberty, standing or seated, walking forward or gazing into the future, tells a story of progress and national pride. Many Liberty coins were produced during times of war, economic stress, and political change, which makes surviving examples extremely important to collectors today. Condition: mint marks, errors, and low survival rates turn normal-looking coins into treasures. Among all these Liberty coins, one issue has created massive attention, confusion, excitement, and shock in the market: the 1982D Liberty-related coin era. This period is very special because 1982 was a major transition year for United States coinage. Metals, copper was being removed, replaced by cheaper compositions, and during this chaotic change some coins were struck differently, some in limited numbers, some with unexpected metal content, and some with characteristics that were never meant to exist. The Denver Mint, marked with the D, was heavily involved in this transition, and collectors believe that certain 1982D coins escaped the system with rare properties, weight differences, strike quality, and composition errors. These factors alone can turn a coin from pocket change into a legendary collectible. When combined with pristine condition and proper authentication, over time whispers started circulating among collectors about extremely high-value Liberty-related coins connected to this era. Auctions, private sales, and collector networks pushed the narrative further and further, and then came reports of coins valued as high as $787,976.48, whether from a unique specimen, an ultra-rare error, or an extraordinary condition piece. This number shocked the coin world and made everyone look twice at their collections. What makes such a valuation even possible? It comes down to rarity, demand, and story. If only one or two examples are known, if the coin represents a major transition moment in mint history, and if collectors with deep pockets compete, then the price can explode overnight. Coins do not need to be gold to be valuable. History can outweigh metal by thousands of times. The Liberty design connects emotionally with collectors worldwide. International buyers also compete for these coins because Liberty is not just American, it represents universal freedom. This global demand pushes prices higher, especially when coins are graded at the highest levels and confirmed authentic by top grading services. Many people ask, how can I know if my coin is valuable? The answer is never. Simple. Condition is everything. A flawless surface, sharp strike, original luster, and no damage can multiply value dramatically. Mint marks matter, errors matter, weight matters, and even the smallest difference can change everything. This is why professional grading is essential. Never clean a coin, never polish it, and never assume its value without expert review. The story of Liberty coins is also the story of survival. Millions were melted, lost, damaged, or spent without care. The few that survived untouched are the ones rewriting price records today. Every year fewer high-quality examples remain, and as supply shrinks, demand rises. This is basic market truth. The market today is stronger than ever. Collectors are younger, investors are entering the coin world, and rare coins are seen as hard assets during uncertain economic times. Liberty coins benefit directly from this trend, especially rare transitional pieces like those from the early 1980s. Imagine a coin sitting quietly in a drawer for decades, ignored, passed down unnoticed, then one day it enters the spotlight, authenticated, recognized, and suddenly valued higher than luxury cars, homes, and businesses. This is not fantasy, this has happened many times in the coin world. The Liberty coin legacy will never fade. New collectors will always be drawn to its beauty and meaning. Prices will fluctuate, but true rarities will continue to rise, and the 1982 D era will always remain one of the most mysterious and discussed chapters in modern United States coinage. If you own Liberty coins, take them seriously, learn their weight, study their details, protect them and get them evaluated. Knowledge is power in this market and patience is profit. This channel Coins exists to open your eyes to what others overlook, to show you that history can be held in your hand and that small objects can carry massive value. Keep watching, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a single coin, because the next legendary Liberty coin could already be yours, waiting for the world to notice. Today we are going deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood topics in the coin collecting world, the Liberty coin, and why certain Liberty coins, especially around the year 1983, have captured massive attention in the current market, and how some examples have shocked collectors with values reaching figures like $787,976.47. Yes, this is real money and real history coming together in a way very few people truly understand. The Liberty coin is not just metal, it is a symbol of freedom, power, economy, and time itself. When the Liberty design first appeared on American coinage, it was created to represent the soul of a growing nation. Liberty was not shown as a real person but as an idea, a dream of independence and strength, and that idea stayed alive through decades of design changes, minting techniques, and economic shifts. Every Liberty coin tells a story not only of the year it was minted but of what was happening in the country at that exact moment. Now, when we talk about Liberty coins and the year 1983, many people get confused because 1983 is not commonly associated with classic silver Liberty designs. However, this is exactly where collectors separate surface knowledge from deep research. In 1983, the United States Mint went through major transitions. Copper prices were high, production methods changed, and several coins from this era became extremely important due to errors, limited mint runs, experimental strikes, and condition rarity. Some Liberty-style coins and metals associated with this period were produced in very small quantities, and many were never meant to enter circulation, yet some did. What makes a Liberty coin valuable is not just age. Value comes from rarity, demand, historical relevance, mint errors, metal composition, and condition. A Liberty coin from 1983 that was struck as a special issue, pattern, or error coin can be worth more than coins from the 1800s if it meets the right criteria. Some examples include off-metal strikes, double dies, missing mint marks, and coins struck on planchets meant for other denominations. These mistakes were accidental, but today they are gold mines for collectors. The current market for Liberty-related coins has exploded in recent years. Investors are moving away from traditional assets and into tangible history. Coins are portable, they hold value, and the rarest ones continue to rise regardless of inflation or currency changes. A Liberty coin tied to 1983 with verified rarity has recently been evaluated by top grading services and private collectors, placing values as high as $787,976.47 depending on condition, provenance, and buyer demand. This is not a fantasy number, this is how serious the high-end coin market has become. Many people unknowingly own valuable Liberty coins stored in drawers, old boxes, or inherited collections. The biggest mistake is cleaning the coin. Even light cleaning can destroy thousands of dollars in value. The second mistake is assuming modern coins cannot be valuable. This is completely false. Some of the most expensive coins sold in recent years are from the late 20th century because they were never supposed to exist in their current form. Liberty coins also carry emotional value. Collectors chase them not just for profit but for the feeling of holding a piece of American identity. The Liberty image has appeared in many forms: flowing hair, seated Liberty, standing Liberty, and modern interpretations. Each version reflects the mindset of its era. In times of war, Liberty looked strong and guarded. In times of growth, she appeared graceful and hopeful. This artistic evolution adds another layer of desirability to these coins. In today's market, Liberty coins are being actively traded in auctions, private sales, and online platforms, but the highest prices are paid quietly behind closed doors where elite collectors compete for one of a kind examples. Authentication is everything. A certified Liberty coin from 1983 with proper documentation can change a person's life overnight. This is why knowledge is power in coin collecting. If you are watching this and you have Liberty coins from any year, especially around transitional periods like 1983, do not ignore them. Do not rush to sell them. Get them evaluated. Understand their story, understand their strike, and understand their condition, because one small detail can turn an ordinary Looking coin into a legendary asset. The Liberty coin is not just currency, it is history locked in metal. It is proof that value is not always loud, sometimes it sits quietly waiting for the right eyes to recognize it. And here on Coins we exist to open those eyes. Keep learning, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of the coins you already own, because the next record-breaking Liberty coin could be closer than you think. Today we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about subjects in the coin collecting world, the legendary Liberty coins, and why some examples connected with the year 1989 are discussed as being worth an unbelievable amount of money, reaching figures people can hardly imagine. Even numbers like $78,797,646 are mentioned in collector circles and stories, and this is not just hype. This story is filled with history, rarity, errors, demand, and human obsession with freedom. Symbols. Liberty coins have always represented more than metal. They represent an idea: freedom, independence, power, and identity. And that is why from the very first Liberty designs in early American coinage, collectors all over the world have been fascinated by them. The image of Liberty, whether seated, standing, or facing forward, became a symbol that people trusted and respected, and this trust is exactly what turned some of these coins into priceless treasures. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are so special in the market today. Liberty designs appeared on many U.S. coins for more than a century, and every era brought small changes in design, metal composition, and minting techniques. These tiny differences are what collectors hunt for, because one small detail can change a common coin into a life-changing discovery. When people hear about Liberty coins connected to 1989, they often get confused, because 1989 is not an early Liberty era year, and that confusion itself creates mystery. What collectors actually look for are special mint issues, commemorative strikes, pattern coins, trial pieces, and extremely rare era coins that were never meant to enter public circulation. Some of these coins are rumored to exist only in private hands, and when one appears the market reacts instantly. The year 1989 is important in the modern coin era because it falls into a time when minting technology was advanced yet experimental. This created opportunities for unusual strikes, double dies off metal strikes, and prototype Liberty-themed coins that were never officially released. These pieces are not listed in everyday catalogs, and that is why they stay hidden for decades until one surfaces. Collectors pay insane prices for coins that combine rarity, condition, and story. Imagine holding a Liberty coin that should not exist officially, a coin that escaped the mint by accident or through a special internal program. These are the coins that sell for extreme values, sometimes millions, and when people talk about figures like $78,797,646, they are often referring to private transactions, confidential sales, or insured values rather than public auction records. The value of a Liberty coin is not just about age, it is about survival. How many were made, how many still exist, and how badly collectors want them. A coin with perfect strike, original luster, and zero cleaning can be worth hundreds of times more than the same coin in worn condition, and when you add a mysterious year or undocumented mint origin, the price explodes. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much money is emotional demand. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying a story, they are buying freedom, history, and prestige. Owning a rare Liberty coin places someone in a very small elite group, and wealthy collectors are willing to pay any price to secure that status. Over the years, stories have surfaced about Liberty coins sitting unnoticed in old collections, bank vaults, and even inherited boxes people thought were worthless. Then experts examined them and realized they were looking at a once-in-a-lifetime coin. That kind of discovery fuels the market and keeps prices climbing. The modern coin market is global today. Buyers from the US, Europe, Middle East, and Asia all compete for the same rare Liberty pieces. When international money enters the market, prices no longer follow old rules. A single bidder can push values into shocking territory, and that is how record numbers are born. It is also important to understand that some Liberty coins are intentionally kept out of the public eye. Owners prefer privacy, they do not want attention, and they do not want copies or fakes flooding the market, so they sell quietly through private dealers and exclusive networks. This is another reason you do not see all prices publicly listed. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, especially one that looks unusual, different weight, different color, or unfamiliar markings, never clean it, never polish it, and never assume it is common. Professional grading and authentication is the only way to unlock its true value. One mistake can destroy millions in potential worth. Liberty coins remind us that history still hides in plain sight. Every year new discoveries reshape what we think we know about coin values and rarity, and that is why this topic never gets old. On coins, we believe knowledge is power, and every collector, whether beginner or expert, should understand that even modern years, like 1989, can hold secrets that challenge everything written In price guides, the next record-breaking Liberty coin could already exist waiting for the right eyes to recognize it, so stay curious, keep learning, and never underestimate a Liberty coin, because sometimes a small piece of metal carries a value beyond imagination, and that is what makes the world of coins truly priceless. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched topics in the coin world, the Liberty coin, and why collectors all over the world are paying massive prices for certain Liberty coins, especially the legendary 1991 issue that has shocked the market with values reaching unbelievable levels like $78,797,645 depending on condition, rarity, and demand. So stay with me, because by the end of this video you will understand why one small coin can change a life forever. The Liberty coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a symbol of freedom, power, and American history. Every Liberty coin tells a story from the era it was minted, and collectors do not just buy these coins, they buy the story, the survival, and the rarity behind every high-value Liberty coin is a journey through wars, economic crises, minting errors, and low survival rates, which is why prices keep rising year after year. When people hear Liberty coin, most think of common circulation coins, but serious collectors know the truth. Not all Liberty coins are equal. Some were produced in extremely limited numbers, some were struck with unique features, and some survived in conditions that almost feel impossible today. This is where the 1991 Liberty coin enters the spotlight. The 1991 Liberty coin is special not because of its age alone, but because of what happened during its production. Minting changes, metal composition transitions, and limited high-grade survivors created a perfect storm in mint state conditions. This coin becomes incredibly rare, especially examples that show full original luster, sharp details, and zero surface damage. What drives the value even higher is demand. Global collectors, investors, and museums all compete for the best surviving examples. When demand is high and supply is almost gone, prices explode. This is exactly why certain Liberty coins, including rare 1991 examples, have reached extreme values such as $78,797,645 in elite auction environments. Condition plays a massive role. A circulated Liberty coin from 1991 may only be worth a small premium, but an uncirculated flawless example with strong strike and original surfaces becomes a trophy coin. Professional grading elevates the value even more. Coins graded at the highest levels become headline pieces that break records. Another factor is mint errors. Certain 1991 Liberty coins were struck with die misalignments, doubled features, or planchet errors. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, but when they did, they became instant rarities. Error coins combined with Liberty designs are among the hottest items in numismatics. Collectors also chase provenance. If a Liberty coin comes from a known collection or a historic hoard, its value increases dramatically. The story behind the coin adds emotional and financial weight. This is why auction descriptions matter and why two identical coins can sell for very different prices. The Liberty design itself is timeless. The face of Liberty represents independence and strength, making these coins emotionally powerful for collectors. Design quality always impacts long-term value, and Liberty coins consistently rank among the most admired designs ever produced. Market trends show that Liberty coins outperform many other collectible assets over time. Their value remains stable and often increases, especially during economic uncertainty. Investors turn to tangible history, and Liberty coins sit at the top of that list. The 1991 Liberty coin stands as proof that modern-era coins can still become legends. Most people ignore coins from the late 20th century, but rarity does not depend on age alone, it depends on survival, condition, demand, and uniqueness. Many valuable Liberty coins were spent, lost, or damaged, leaving only a tiny fraction in premium condition. This natural selection process is why prices climb decades later. What seems ordinary today may become extraordinary tomorrow. If you own Liberty coins, check them carefully. Look for mint marks, strike quality, and surface preservation. Do not clean them. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Proper storage is critical. Use protective holders and avoid humidity. Professional grading is essential if you believe your coin is special. A graded Liberty coin gains trust, credibility, and access to top-level buyers. Never sell rare coins raw without understanding their potential. Stories continue to surface of people finding valuable Liberty coins in old collections, inherited boxes, and forgotten drawers. These discoveries remind us that treasure still exists in everyday places. The future of Liberty coin values looks strong as younger collectors enter the market. Demand increases. Digital auctions expose coins to global buyers, and record prices become more common. The Liberty coin is more than money, it is history preserved in metal. Each scratch tells a story, each shine reflects survival, and each high price proves that history has value. If You enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and the legendary 1991 market phenomenon. Make sure to like, subscribe and share this video with fellow collectors. This is Coins, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth millions. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable topics in the world of numismatics: the top Liberty coins, their history, their current market scene, and why some of them are worth life-changing money. And stay with me, because by the end of this video you will understand why collectors around the world are obsessed with Liberty coins, and how a simple coin connected to the year 2004 can lead us into a much bigger story of value, rarity and demand. Liberty coins are not just pieces of metal, they are symbols of freedom, power and the identity of a nation. From the earliest days of the United States, liberty appeared on coins as a strong and graceful figure representing independence, hope and the future, and for over 2 centuries these designs have captured the imagination of collectors, investors and historians alike. Every Liberty coin tells a story not only about money but about the era in which it was born. When we talk about top Liberty coins, we are talking about coins that combine beauty, rarity, condition and demand, coins that can sell for thousands, tens of thousands and in extreme cases hundreds of thousands of dollars or even more. And this is not exaggeration. The Liberty series includes some of the most expensive coins ever sold. Let us begin by understanding why Liberty coins are so special. The Liberty design appeared in many forms: flowing hair, Liberty draped bust, Liberty seated, Liberty standing and Liberty walking. Each version reflected the artistic style and political mood of its time. These coins were not mass-produced with modern perfection, they were struck with older technology, which means errors, variations and limited numbers, and those factors are exactly what create massive value. Today collectors look for 3 main things: rarity, condition and history. When all 3 come together, the price can explode, and Liberty coins often have all 3, especially older issues and limited mintages. Now, let us move toward the modern collector mindset and the current market, because many people think only very old coins matter, but that is not completely true. Even coins connected to modern years like 2004 can be part of a powerful story, especially when linked to Liberty designs, commemorative, special strikes and market movements. The year 2004 itself is interesting because it sits in a period where coin collecting became more global, more digital and more investment driven. During this time, collectors started paying closer attention to grading, population reports and long-term value, and Liberty-themed coins gained renewed attention. In the current market, Liberty coins are strong, very strong. Demand continues to rise because supply is fixed. No more classic Liberty coins will ever be made, and as new collectors enter the hobby, competition increases. This is basic economics and it works perfectly for Liberty coin value. Some Liberty coins today are valued in the thousands, even in average condition, while high-grade examples can reach shocking numbers. Figures like $78,797,644 may sound unbelievable to new collectors, but in the world of ultra-rare coins it is not fantasy. It represents the level of money that top-tier collectors and institutions are willing to pay for perfection, rarity and historical importance. Consider the Liberty head gold coins, especially from the 19th century. These coins were used during times of war, expansion and economic change. Many were melted, many were lost, and very few survived in top condition. Today, when one appears on the market, collectors fight for it, auction prices climb rapidly and records are broken. Then there is the walking Liberty design, one of the most loved coin designs ever created. Its influence is so powerful that it inspired modern American silver eagles, which themselves are highly collected. This connection between old Liberty coins and modern issues keeps interest alive across generations. Today, the current market value of Liberty coins depends heavily on grading. Professional certification plays a massive role. A single grade difference can mean thousands of dollars, and this is why serious collectors study details: luster, strike, sharpness and originality. The Liberty seated coins also deserve attention. Struck during a time of massive national change, these coins witnessed the Civil War, westward expansion and industrial growth. Owning one is like holding a silent witness of history. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins are considered worth a lot of money beyond metal content. It is about trust, legacy and global demand. Liberty as a symbol is universally recognized and respected. This gives these coins international appeal. Buyers come not only from the United States but from Europe, Asia and the Middle East. In recent years, market trends show that rare coins, including Liberty coins, are seen as alternative assets. Investors look for stability outside traditional markets, and rare coins provide that stability when markets shake. Tangible history holds its value. Another Important factor is storytelling. Every collector loves a story, and Liberty coins are full of them. Stories of discovery, old collections found in attics, estate sales, bank vault releases, and forgotten hoards. Each time such a story appears, interest spikes and prices move. For anyone watching this and thinking about collecting or investing, the lesson is clear: knowledge is power. Study the series, learn the mint marks, understand the grades, and follow auction results. Patience is rewarded in this field. Liberty coins are not about quick profit, they are about long-term vision. Many collectors who bought decades ago are now sitting on fortune simply because they believed in history and quality. As we stand in the current market, the future of Liberty coins looks strong. Demand is not slowing, education is increasing, and awareness through platforms like this channel Coins is bringing new people into the world of numismatics. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, do not ignore it, do not rush to sell it, and do not underestimate it. Take time to research, because what looks ordinary to one person can be extraordinary to another. The magic of Liberty coins is that they connect art, history, economics, and emotion in one small object, and that is why they continue to rise in value and respect. This is only the beginning of understanding the power of Liberty coins, and here on Coins we will continue to uncover the truth behind rare money, hidden value, and the real stories that turn coins into legends. So stay connected, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest worth. Today you are about to discover why Liberty coins are not just metal but silent witnesses of power, wealth, freedom, and fortunes that change lives overnight. Stay till the end, because one Liberty coin discussed today has shocked collectors, with values touching figures like $787,976.43 and still rising every year. Liberty coins are more than currency, they are symbols of freedom, created at times when America itself was defining its identity. From the late 18th century through the early modern era, liberty appeared on coins not as a person but as an idea of independence, strength, hope, and national pride, and collectors around the world are obsessed with owning a piece of that idea. The earliest Liberty coins were hand-struck with limited technology, which means imperfections were common, but today those imperfections are worth massive money because rarity creates desire and desire creates value. Over the decades, Liberty coins evolved in design, from flowing hair Liberty to draped bust Liberty, then seated Liberty, and finally modern interpretations that still inspire collectors today. Every design change reflected political shifts, wars, economic pressure, and artistic evolution, and that is why Liberty coins are history you can hold in your hand. Some Liberty coins were melted during wars, others lost in shipwreck, some locked in vaults for decades untouched, and when even one surfaces at auction, prices explode overnight. Now let us talk about why Liberty coins from certain years, especially rare mint runs, command insane market values. In early years, mints produced very few coins, some years only a few thousand survived, and when condition is high, value skyrocket. Liberty coins graded near perfect are hunted by elite collectors, billionaires, museums, and private investors who treat coins like gold stocks. The reason Liberty coins hold value even during market crashes is because history does not depreciate, demand only grows. One of the most shocking moments in coin history came when a rare Liberty design stunned the market with a price rumored near $787,976.43, a number that still echoes in collector communities, not because it was expected but because it proved Liberty coins are financial giants hiding in plain sight. Now fast forward to modern times, and yes, Liberty coins minted in recent years like 2018 have become hot topics among investors. While many people think modern coins cannot be valuable, that belief is wrong. Limited edition Liberty coins, produced with high-quality finishes, special metals, and low mintage numbers, have created a new generation of collectible wealth. 2018 Liberty coins, especially those with special strikes, premium metals, or anniversary themes, gained rapid popularity, not overnight but steadily as smart collectors recognized future scarcity. Current market values for 2018 Liberty coins vary depending on version, condition, and demand. Some are affordable entry points, while others already trade at multiples of their original price, and the smart money is holding them, not selling, because history shows Liberty coins appreciate with time. Collectors who ignored early Liberty designs decades ago now regret it deeply, and the same pattern is forming again. When people ask why Liberty coins are worth so much, the answer is simple: emotion, history, rarity, and trust. Liberty represents freedom, something no digital asset can replicate. You can lose passwords, you can lose accounts, but a Liberty coin in your hand is real. Solid timeless auction houses know this and aggressively promote rare Liberty pieces because they always attract global bidding wars. In recent years, online auctions have opened the market worldwide, pushing prices even higher because a collector in Asia can compete with one in America or Europe, driving prices to levels never imagined before. Another reason Liberty coins explode in value is survival rate. Many coins were minted, but very few survived in collectible condition. Damage, cleaning, corrosion or melting reduced numbers drastically, making high-grade Liberty coins extremely rare. The fewer that exist, the higher the demand, and Liberty coins sit at the top of that equation. Even worn Liberty coins can be valuable because collectors care about history more than shine. Some Liberty coins discovered in old collections or inherited estates have turned ordinary families into millionaires overnight, and these stories are not myths, they are documented auction results reported globally. Investors today are quietly adding Liberty coins to portfolios, not for quick profit but for generational wealth, because Liberty coins have outperformed many traditional investments over long periods. When markets fall, Liberty coins remain stable. When inflation rises, Liberty coins protect value. That is why wealthy collectors never sell their best Liberty pieces, they pass them down like treasure. The future of Liberty coins looks stronger than ever as younger collectors enter the market and global interest increases. Supply is fixed but demand keeps growing, which means values will continue upward. If you own a Liberty coin, check it carefully, research it, because what looks ordinary could be extraordinary, especially if it comes from a rare year, mint, or design variation. Even modern Liberty coins from 2018 and beyond may one day shock the world just like older ones did, because history always repeats in the coin market. This is why Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are legacy assets. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coin history, value, and market power, subscribe to Coins, because here we reveal the truth behind money that most people overlook. And remember, the next life-changing fortune might already be sitting quietly in your pocket, drawer, or collection, waiting to be discovered.